Hi boys and girls, a wee bit chilly here today. Sorry I missed you yesterday, but the terrible weather we're having here just means that electricity goes on and off, up and down, non-stop. So for the moment, it is raining, but for the moment the electricity is on. So I'm going to try and read as much of this new book today and split it out over the week as I can. Game on, boys. Now this is for older children, 8, 9, 10, up to 12 I think. Right, I'm going to tell you something really weird. I mean super weird. You're going to actually think I'm stupid. In fact, you'll probably think I'm a real dork. That's alright, because my sister does, and I know, because she's always telling me. The truth is, I just love, absolutely love going to school. I'm not kidding. Just in case that's what you thought to yourself there. My name is Ryan, and I go to the greatest school in the world. And I have the best teacher in the whole world. Mr. Higginbottom. Yes, that's right. Higginbottom. Can you believe it? When he walked into the classroom on the first day of term, he wrote it on the blackboard and said, "Okay, everyone, that's right. My name is Bottom. Higginbottom to be precise. Let's all just get it out of the way. Say it loud. Then we can all have a right big laugh. Bottom, 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 bottom. Come on everybody, let's shout it all together. Shout it out." So we all burst out into laughter. And from that day he has been an absolute coolest teacher ever. It's a pity about his name though. But he does let us call him Mr. H. So it's not that embarrassing. My big sister. She thinks I'm weird because I love going to school so much. She doesn't understand though, because she's just a stinky, smelly girl. Always glued to her phone and making things with rubber bands. I call them doom bands. What do girls know anyway? All they ever do is think about cutesy, pukey makeup. Revolting bizarre dolls that go to monster school. What's that about? Bats doll, I call them. With oversized heads, big puffy lips, and only half a leg. Loom band Lisa. She's 12, going on 18, or she thinks she is. Just the way she dresses. I guess she is kind of pretty in a fake sort of way. Just ask her, she'll tell you how so gorgeous she is. My mum thinks it's wonderful that I love school. And she's forever skipping. That means bragging, I think, to her friends. Always telling them how well I'm doing. She says she can't believe the change in me because I used to hate school at first, in first grade. I still remember screaming like a fire engine with tears rolling down my face and snot hanging out my nose. Clinging on to her chubby legs as she tried to leave. Oh, I can't believe that. I used to be such a baby. How embarrassing is that, eh boys? But now I'm in 5th grade. There's no way I would miss a day of school. No way, no chance, nada, zilch. To miss a day at school would put a risk going to one of the best places on the entire earth. Zone 10 might be a little better. And this one time, when we went on holidays to visit my pop, I went to another place called the Football Hero World. All the places, all the games were interactive. They were all linked up into all these big giant computer screens. You even got to see yourself being a big TV presenter on a footy show. It was awesome. Dad said I did a better job than Al Michaels and Emmett Smith put together. And Mum said I was better looking than Tom Brady. I don't know what they were going on about, but it was a pretty cool place. Actually, it could have been a wee bit better than Zone 10. But I probably won't go again, as my pop died. I went to this other cool place called Heaven, where our dog lives as well. Our dog Pugsley, he went to Heaven because he got bitten by a green ant. He just died. Mum said he just got old and was sick, but my dad reckons he was riddled with green ant bites from rolling on the front lawn, and he sucked the entire life out of him. Now he's always telling me that I've not to bother wrestling with my friend, my neighbour, in the grass, just in case we get bitten by green ants as well. I think he's probably just telling me wee white lies that only the big adults do. I think they tell you that just so that you don't do karate chops or kung fu on the front lawn with Fletch. Sometimes we do it anyway, but we get a bit rough, I guess. The other day I accidentally kicked him in the nuts. And he went home screaming like a wee girl. It's just an accident. In case Dad is telling the truth about Pugsley and the green ants, I always wear shoes now when I wrestle Fletch on the grass. That's probably why it hurt him, because I had my shoes on. It's better than being bitten by green ants then, that's what I thought. Now I have this obsession with green ants. The other day, when I was eating my dinner, I had a weird thought about them. I asked my mum what it would be like if a green ant went into the bread roll that I was eating. We were having homemade Macca's hamburgers. Which Mum says they're exactly the same as Macca's burgers, except Mum makes them at home. They're much yummier though, because they don't have the green things in the middle. I've never worked out why the people at McDonald's put the green round things in the middle, because everybody throws them out. Even my dad takes them out and he has 3 burgers. Mum never eats takeaway food. She's always starting that thing called a diet. Plus she said it's no good for you and it doesn't taste very nice. What would my mum know anyway, eh? She thinks we're to eat cauliflower and broccoli and they taste nice. I do know she always manages to sneak a few bites of everyone else's when she thinks we're not watching. Dad rolls his eyes and says, "How do you know just go and get your own?" "Because it teaches everybody how to share," said my mum. Mum works at the hospital as a food technician in the kitchen 3 days a week. I think that's just another word for a dinner lady. And I think it just means that she's either making the grub or she's dishing it out. It makes her a bit obsessed about food though. The other 4 days she says she works at a shopping technician. But she doesn't get any money for that, she says. Dad reckons on those days she just spends all the money she makes on the other 3 days at the school. Anyway, so as I was munching on a bit of crispy green lettuce the other day, I had this really interesting dinner table. It was all to do with the green ants. "Mum, what would happen if the green ants crawled into the roll? Then they got lost in the forest of the lettuce. Then I ate it. And it travelled all the way down to my heart. And then it bit it. Would it hurt me, Mum?" She paused with a blank face. "No, probably not. Because I don't think the heart would feel it." "Would I die then?" No, I don't think so." "Would it cause me to have one of the heart attack things?" "No, I don't think so." Why do adults sometimes pretend to know the answer when, deep down, they don't know? But they disguise the fact by saying, "Oh, I think so," or "I don't know," or "maybe." I don't get it. Mr. Higginbottom, he would have known the answer to that. He knows everything, or just about everything, because he's the best teacher in the whole wide world. This brings me to the very reason of why I go to the very best school around, and why I love school so much. I know, boys, you probably think I'm really weird, but believe it or not, I'm no. If you got to do what I do at school, you'd be on your skateboard and coming into my school, and before you could say Higginbottom rules. It's because of Mr. H and this really exciting thing that he lets us do that makes me love going to school so much. Every afternoon at 2:45, Mr. Higginbottom gets out his big black book, looks at all the names of the kids in the classroom. He checks who's been really good and who has completed all the work for that day. Then he always makes a great big massive announcement in a really silly voice. "Okay, kiddie widdy widdies, grade 5 wifeys." And then he quickly changes his tone to the commander in the army style. "The criteria for the day as it follows. Number 1, you must have completed page 33 in your maths book. Number 2, You must have copied down all of the work from that whiteboard. Number 3, you must have received 20 out of 20 for your spelling this morning. And last, but certainly not least, the final criteria for the day is you must not have been spoken to by me or by any of the other wonderful human beings that inhabit this earth, better known as teachers, for getting into trouble at all today. He would always make sure that one thing went in the list that we didn't know whether we'd achieved it or not, just to be tricky. Then he would take a great big breath, and then he would end as if he was gasping for his own life. It was also so exciting to wait and hear whether your name would be called out or not. And so, he would continue, the students who have achieved all the criteria for today are as follows. Sometimes there were lots of kids in the list. Sometimes there was only a few. I was always on the list. There was no way I could ever risk no getting on that list. And so I always made sure I did all my work on time. Sometimes my friend Matthew would try, make me shoot spitballs at the girls' heads, but I tried my hardest just to ignore them. Gee, it's hard though, because it's really funny when the spitballs whack the girls right in the back of the head, or their ear, or their neck, and they think it's a mozzie biting them, start flapping, and then their arms go around their heads. Absolutely nothing. Looking like an idiot, realising that we're actually cacking ourselves, laughing behind their backs. I don't dare do it now though. If Mr. Higginbottom saw me, it would be instant disqualification, because he always has the same criteria. I think they call it rules. Like, no one is allowed at all to get into trouble or be told off during the day. Everybody that meets the criteria gets their name called out, and then he gets to choose from his big green bucket. You can either choose a chocolate bar or a raffle ticket. A chalky bar is yummy, but a raffle ticket is just plain awesome. And a gateway to gamers. You see where this is going? If you choose a raffle ticket, it goes into the red bucket for the big draw on Friday. The 8 kids with the most raffle tickets on the Friday get to do something really sick during Friday lunchtime and all afternoon during class time in the computer room. That's so unreal. Sometimes I can't believe just how cool it actually is. I have to pinch myself to make sure I'm not dreaming. There you go. Tomorrow night, the great big computer room. Catch you then, boys and girls. Bye-byes. Bye.